sort of this like white ghostly face and like long grey curly hair. Like
only there, it's only that part. James, did you just touch me? Something has just touched my hand. I swear. Oh my god. Hello and welcome to another edition of Ghost Hunters of Sussex team. We've come not too far away from our base in Buttery, just we're in Chichester, which is about 7 miles away from Poplar. We're here at the Crypt at the Buttery, based in South Street in Chichester. Lots of activity here, lots of paranormal activity, lots of goings on, happening for many, many years. So hopefully we're in for a good night and we'll see what we can find out. There was once a lady called Mary Lacey used to live here in this building. She used to entertain the poet Keats. She used to have wild parties apparently. Don't really know much about them, but they could come out a bit later on. To my left is the wall of the Buttery. There is a hall upstairs called the Vicar's Hall, which is actually connected to the crypt itself. There's a doorway behind you with some stairs. Rumoured that many, many years ago a lady hung herself in the Vicar's Hall. The woman has occasionally been seen in the crypt, but who she is we're not actually sure. We haven't got a name for her, so maybe that could come out later as well. Right, Mark, as a parapsychologist, what are you expecting to happen tonight?
Well, as we can see from the building that it's very old, therefore I would say that most people will get some kind of experience just through the power of suggestion.
Right.
It's known that people will experience something because they do want to. Inside, as we will see, there's vaulted ceilings.
It's very gothic inside.
It is very gothic inside, so the power of suggestion on that will be very high.
And we're quite a historic area. I mean, there's the crypt, the Buttery, and right next to us is the historic Chichester Cathedral.
Yeah, I mean, this is another thing. The location that we're in, we are, as you said, we are right next to the cathedral. With all that is entailed with religion and graves and everything else. So yeah, I'm expecting that some things are going to happen.
Now you mentioned graves. Now I've just noticed there are tombstones behind Jade and around. Now I don't know if what we're stood on is a graveyard. I don't know that. But I've just noticed as we're talking, I knew about those ones, but there's some over there as well, which I didn't notice. I've literally just seen them. So,
well, with the age of, I mean, even the cathedral, there are probably bodies buried all around this area. Not all of them will be marked. So, you never know.
I know that the one thing I do know about the crypt is it's 12th century. But until the raid turns up, we don't know the rest of it. She's got all the historic facts and or what she's found out through research. So until she turns up, I honestly don't know.
I do know a couple of groups that have investigated here before, and they have found various pieces of evidence and information. We'll just have to hope that the mediums come out with those and we all get a good fright tonight.
Right, that sounds like fun. So let's hope we get some experiences as well.
Yeah, be good.
That would be good. And this is the main office of the Buttery. Now the manager sat here at the office, in his office, at his desk, cashing up, sees people go past all the time, always from here heading down to this way. Now apparently the rumour is behind here this was the original way into this building, and there is a gate behind that wall. We can't see it from here, and we also can't see it from outside, but that's always someone going from this end going towards the far end. To my left there is a cupboard. It's a normal storeroom, but there's a lot of people that don't like it. Even one of our own members of the team came here earlier with us, lasted 30 seconds, so it'd be interesting later to see what happens when the lights go out. But this area is just outside the cupboard, the storeroom. One of the members of staff, James, was coming in one night, leaving, forgot something, came up to the office, came back. As he was leaving, saw a face in this area, just hovering, just a ghostly white face. He said it had long curly hair, wispy beard, moustache, and he said it was just hovering. Nothing else, couldn't see a body, couldn't see anything else. And apparently he ran, and I think I probably would have done the same. The passageway behind me is where many shapes have been seen. Grey mists, black shadows, but always going from this way towards the back, never the other way round. It's almost as if someone's leaving rather than coming in. To my left there is a mirror, which many people, staff, maybe even customers as well, I'm not actually sure about the customers' part, have walked past and thought they've seen someone in the mirror, turn around only to find that there's nobody there. And to my right, ironically, is the toilets, also very, very active. Even the manager himself has experienced things in the toilet. People knocking, people who think somebody's seen someone go in, only to go in a bit later on, and there's nobody there. This is the main area of service for the tea room. The staff have been in here, thought they've had customers sat normally over to that corner table, gone over to take their orders, gone to take it over there, and there's nobody there. The actual interior of this, I don't know if you can see it, it is very, very gothic, and it actually looks like an undercroft. It reminds me very much of the undercroft at Mitchell and Priory. Many groups have been here before, and I've heard rumours that one of the last times the group was here, they had a lot of activity in this area. Slightly raised, but they got a lot of knocking, they got some movement, and a lot of orbs and things were caught on camera in this area. This is James, one of the staff here at the Buttery. And James, I believe you saw something quite recently here.
Yeah, about 2-3 months ago, I was about 9 o'clock, came back here just to pick something up, and I was walking down there.
Down towards the office?
Down towards the office,
right.
And there's like a cabinet where we store cups and stuff, and above it I saw this like white ghostly face, and like long grey curly hair, like quite a sharp pointy nose, really thin in the cheeks, like a wispy moustache, I think. And I sort of literally was there for about a couple of seconds, and I said I wasn't going to stay here anymore, so went out.
You run?
Yeah.
I don't blame you. And that's down by the office?
By the office, down there.
Is that just before, because I know there's a little cupboard, was it right near there?
Yeah, literally, the entrance to the cupboard is just there. That's where I saw the face, just by the cupboards.
I've heard things about that cupboard before from previous groups that have been here, so that doesn't surprise me. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely somewhere to go later on. We didn't have the camera on just now, but we've just heard an almighty bang come from somewhere within this building. No idea where it was, and it was that loud even Jade heard it. Anne, you're here in the office. Do you pick anything up at the moment? I know we've just walked into this area and we just dumped you in at the deep
I
end.
know. I've been picking up on a man. He's not very nice.
Right.
Not very nice at all. And I'm also picking up on a woman.
Right. Are you okay? You look like you've got a bit teary.
No, I'm alright. it's sometimes I'm okay.
Are they quite strong, these people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially him. He's very, very overpowering.
Right. Okay.
And I think he can be very, very overpowering to this girl.
So they're connected. The male and female are connected.
Not as in man and wife, I don't think.
Right. But they're from the same time.
There's some from the same time frame.
You keep looking over there.
I know. I'm drawn to over there. I don't know. I haven't really fathomed out what it is yet. But I'm very drawn there. It's as if it's like a walkway that it goes straight through.
Okay. Right. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
It's what I mean. You see through your eye, your
Yeah.
mind's eye,
Yeah.
and what I see it's like it's like that, and you're walking through, but there's other people walking towards you behind it.
What? So this wall isn't.
It's not as if
It's basically a false wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's as if it sort of went further back.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That makes
Right.
perfect sense. Yeah.
Further back. But as to this man and this woman, I mean, she's not very old. I would picture her at between 16 years and 23.
Okay. Any name or anything at the moment?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to move down at all?
Okay.
Or storeroom?
Very overpowering.
Overpowering. Does it feel? How would you describe the feeling in there?
Not very nice. It's actually making me feel sick.
Okay. If you want to come out, and if there's somewhere that's making you feel uncomfortable. Okay, no, if you want to walk on there and you tell me where you feel comfortable.
Can I just walk in there?
Yeah, of course you can.
Things used to be kept in here.
Like a storeroom type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Fidget crates and barrels
Crates and barrels.
Yeah.
Right.
in here.
Now that actually does make sense to something that I know of.
Right.
That does make sense, yeah.
I don't know. There's something not quite right.
Okay. Where do you want to go now? Straight down?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
That's the other side of that.
From the
Yeah,
storeroom,
yeah,
that comes,
yeah.
what, that one used to go through? Oh, it's possible, actually, yeah. Yes, that's very possible.
Okay, cool.
Anything in this area? There's a reason for asking.
Oh, just picking up a load of tension, that's all.
Okay, no problem. Now this area is quite interesting. Anything here?
I've got somebody crying out.
Crying out as in...
I don't know, she's just crying out.
It's her, is it the
Yeah.
same girl?
Yeah.
Right. Crying out in pain? Is she scared?
Yes.
Which one? She's scared?
Yeah, she's scared. She's scared. She's literally petrified.
Okay.
Literally petrified. Petrified.
You're looking at that doorway, is that where you think she's coming from? The sound? I mean, I can check, but I do think, yeah, no, that is locked. That is locked.
You know, it's hard to explain. It's as if somebody's got you by the throat.
Right, okay. Like sheer terror sort of thing. Right, yeah.
And I can feel it here, you know, just I can feel it here. As if
Right.
somebody's got me by the throat. It's very sickening, you know. Okay, I'm going to leave that for a moment.
Okay, we can
that.
we can always come back to this, it's not a problem. And into the main area. I like this, it just reminds me of... Well, what would you say this area reminds you of? Somewhere we've been before?
It's very surreal.
There's somewhere that we've actually investigated before.
Yes, Mission Prime.
Exactly, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah,
The bit where you go in and the undercroft.
that's it. Very much so.
Do you get anything in here, in this area?
No, whoever it is, he's very wicked.
Wicked? As in what way? A nasty person?
Oh, definitely.
Right, okay.
He's very, very wicked. And I feel she wasn't here long.
Are you still picking up on the same two people?
I'm still picking up on the same two people.
Okay, so a male
And a
and a
female.
female. Is he much older than her?
Yes.
Okay, 'cause you said the girl's about between 16 and
16 and
23.
23. Something like
Right.
that. She's got long hair.
But we know of other groups that have been here and they've had experience quite a bit here as well. So what exactly, I don't know.
No.
So you're picking up on two spirits.
I'm picking up on two at the moment. There must probably be a third that's coming in the background.
Okay. Are these people here all the time, or are they residual?
I think they're here all the time.
Okay. I mean, if you pick up more later on, that'd be brilliant.
Most probably it's just...
I know you've only just come here and
Yeah.
you've not had time to let all the surroundings sort of like...
That's it. When all the
absorb.
lights go off.
Oh yeah, oh that's it, I'm looking forward to when the lights go off.
Yeah. And also the communion.
Brilliant.
Okay, thank you.
Right, we're back in the office. A lot of activity out here. Anne, are you picking up anything out here now? Ooh.
Right, well I'm going to say to you...
James, did you just touch me?
No.
Something has just touched my hand. I swear. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me your torch a second. That isn't even funny. That is not even funny.
No, they're walking past you. They're standing
James, give me
here
your
in
hand.
front
No,
of
I
you.
just felt that on my hand. That on my hand. And then I felt something touch me there. And then I felt something touch me there. That is not even funny.
I've had my pocket.
Yeah, no. I didn't think you would have done it, but... God, that's not even funny. Sorry, Jade. Sorry, Jade. That is not funny. Now, if there's someone in here that just touched me, if you can touch somebody else. Now, I know you're here for definite. Please, definite. Please, please, please touch somebody else. Please, please, please touch somebody else. Sorry, Anne, what were you saying?
That's all right. What I was saying earlier about that wall, I feel the wall wasn't there. There's it goes way further back, and I feel the images I'm getting there is cloaked people coming in here and down there and back again.
Right.
It's as if the whole lot was just a store. It just stored.
What, even up this end?
No, this was like
This was an entrance.
an entrance. It just went further back.
Right. Okay.
It went further back.
Now, as James works here, he can probably confirm that.
Yeah, it goes right under the cathedral.
Yeah.
It actually goes under the cathedral.
Yeah.
I know that what Collins told me is beyond that wall was a gate,
Yeah.
and it was an entrance from the cathedral.
Yeah.
But he didn't say it was actually connected. So.
Well, if they're going straight through, what do you mean as in building connected?
I don't know. All I know what Colin told me, there was a gate beyond that wall, but that's all I know.
Right.
Anything else I don't know.
No.
You may be spot on. I can't
no,
say yes or no.
I feel that it went straight back. It went straight back. It went straight back, and I also felt, well, as they're cloaked, they are monks.
Right. Okay.
And I felt that they come up through the cathedral, through the passageway here, and this is where they kept everything.
Okay. Because if you look behind Jade, if you look at the ceiling, it goes up into an archway.
Mm.
So that wall that's there obviously was never there before.
No.
So what happened in that cupboard bit, I don't know whether it happened or whatever happened, since it's been a storeroom, or whether it just happened in that area. Because it's interesting that both you and Joe both picked up on something in that area, and also James, you had your sighting there,
Just that black shelving just above that.
just literally behind where Jade
Yeah.
stood now. So there's some shelves there, and it was just there.
Yeah.
God, I have to say I would have run as well.
Yeah.
Would anyone else have run?
Yes.
Would you have said a rude word?
Yes.
Lorraine, you do all our research. Did you manage to find out much about here before you come here?
I found out who once lived upstairs.
That was Mary Lacey,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah. I know the poet Keats visited here quite regularly.
Right. Do you know anything about what Anne's saying about the monks and being connected to the cathedral?
It was always connected to the cathedral.
Right, okay.
Even when Keats was here, it said he used to watch them shut the gate, and I can only assume it was that gate.
Ah, now that's interesting.
There was like a doorman.
Okay. And
Um,
what
there was a
era was
curfew.
that?
I don't know when Keats was around.
Okay, I don't know either. Well, that is interesting.
But he'd come in, there was like a doorman, he'd watch the gate slam shut,
Excuse
and
me.
there was like a curfew, so
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
yeah.
Because I didn't know any of this. Because obviously
I
you
forgot
wasn't
about
here
that,
earlier.
actually.
Yeah, you wasn't here earlier. But that is interesting. There you go, Anne. You've got more of a hit than you thought. And I
Well,
didn't know
yeah.
that either.
I also feel that I've got smugglers.
Okay. Now, you know that's a word I don't like to use after Portsmouth.
No, but I've got a feeling that I think that's what's happened under there. I think.
I know you picked up on a young lady and an older gentleman earlier. Do you think she was involved with these people? Or did she discover these people?
I think she came later.
Okay.
She didn't come.
Because I know earlier you said that the gentleman and the lady were connected.
Yeah.
Or same timeline.
The same
sorry.
timeline, but this is, I'm going earlier.
Okay.
This is an earlier frame, and I feel that something.
What was that?
I heard that.
That was
like a clatter.
That was like a voice.
No, maybe he is.
It seemed sounded high pitched. Did you hear it?
I did actually.
Fantastic.
Maybe this.
So all five. Did you hear it as well, James?
No, I didn't.
You didn't hear it.
But you turned around though.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did tell me.
I
It's
was
identical.
looking.
Right, let's switch call out. See if there is anyone who wants to make a sound. Right, if there is anyone here with us this evening. If you could make a sound. If you could show yourself as a light form. If you were the person that touched my arm earlier, if you can touch somebody else. I definitely felt you. I'd like someone else to feel your presence. If that was you, I heard a whistle earlier when Anne was talking. I don't know if anybody else did. But if that was you as well, if you could whistle.
Just also like flash down there.
Down by where the safe is.
See about safe is, yeah.
Jay, can you see through it from where you are, the safe? Graham, can you step back a little bit for a second? Just now, can you see that black?
Just like
Yeah, that's it.
Was that where it flashed?
Yeah, it's like a grey light into the ground.
Like an orb?
Something like that, yeah.
Because you can. Did you touch me?
Yeah, I might have.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
you.
Is it?
It was
Yeah.
you. Yeah, that's fine. You can see them with the naked eye, but it is uncommon. I've seen them once in the 6 years that I've been doing this. I've seen it once. And it does make you think. No, actually, I've seen it twice. Because I saw it at the cinema. When I was working one day, of all things. Walked in, I saw something float up. I saw you! I think I was working with little Chris that day. He even thought I'd gone mad. If that was you trying to show yourself as a grey light, could you please do it again? We do appreciate any effort that you can make. Now, I don't know if this is my eyes, but
Someone
to
in the
your, James, to your
corner.
right,
Yeah.
there's like a, it keeps going like a swirly misty type thing.
That's what I saw just a minute ago. I thought it was just my eyes, but
In that
this was
corner.
like foggy. It was like foggy.
Jake, look over there. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, so where the white wall goes
Yeah.
down, there, right in that corner. Is that where you were seeing it, James, as well?
Yeah, I turned around and it was like, it's really foggy, hazy.
Yeah. I
Also
can
what-
see that as well.
Also, what I thought I smelled was cigarette smoke just a minute ago.
Well, you're the only smoker here. You've not had a cigarette from. Did you hear that tap? You've not had a cigarette from. Did you hear that tap?
Yeah.
So we are asking them to do something.
I've caught a few orbs, even though I don't like saying that word.
Really? Whereabouts? I just seen a little white light on that shelf. The second shelf down. Whereabouts have you caught them?
There was quite a big one, and it went for quite a long time past Graham.
Wow.
Has that only just happened?
Yeah, it was on your right arm.
That's weird because I thought it felt a little bit cooler, but not enough for me to say something. Do you know what I mean? So when you sort of think, well, is it or isn't it? It's weird you to
That's
say that.
brilliant.
You've got the. I mean, I'm very, very.
About
cold.
sort of there, which I felt a little bit, a really small, not a big change in temperature,
No.
but just little. Not a big change in temperature,
No.
but just little.
It's very, very cold here, but I feel that they're moving
Oh, I just felt like a cold breeze on
around us.
my
They're-
left arm.
Yeah, they're moving around.
I heard that as well.
Yeah,
They're moving
tap,
around
yeah.
us.
Did you hear the
It's,
tap?
it's a confirmation. It's to confirm.
Oh yeah,
what
no,
I'm
I know.
saying.
I'm not. I'm just saying that's what we're asking
Yeah.
for. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That is brilliant. Whoever this is, if you could. Oh my goodness.
Hello, my friend. Can you come forward, please?
That tap again. Very slow. No, I tell you what I've just seen. From the ceiling, right, there's a, I don't know what this is, I don't know if that's a strip light, it's in the dark. Right, follow that down as far until it stops. Then go left of that, it was like a lark, sort of like a, almost like a J shape, just went across the wall. That sounds like someone's stomach.
Oh, that was mine, sorry.
Not paranormal.
Maybe he's telling you a name.
But it was just like a J shape.
Got like a name called, just popped into my head, Joseph.
If there is a spirit of a man called Joseph here, could you tap for me? Could you show yourself as a light form? Do you know, I don't know if it's my eyes, but I'm seeing all sorts.
Yeah.
You're the only one. I keep questioning myself whether I'm
It's-
seeing something.
And it's disappearing and then it's coming back again.
Yeah.
It's that thing, that's the thing that gets at the corner of your eye.
Mm.
A little speck of light.
So, at the moment, I'm looking at the top shelf.
Top right.
Yeah.
Top
Top
right.
shelf.
Yeah.
I'm looking at.
Same
But
here.
there just seems to be stuff moving. I mean, James, you can vouch for this. I know what Colin's told me. This area is quite active, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, because I sit down, we should have a dinner down here,
Yeah.
and it always feels like something's like here. Like watching. I sit down, we should have a dinner down here,
Yeah.
and it always feels like something's like here, like watching you.
What did
Yeah.
I say to you earlier?
You did.
Yeah.
I did say to you
Yeah.
when I sat here, I said
Yeah.
sometimes whoever sits
I
here,
just had 2 taps then, and I know you moved, but that was over there.
whoever sits here, somebody's moving in behind them and they're looking over their shoulder.
So
And
now
he's just confirmed that.
Well, what I will tell you is what I've been told, Colin's told me, and somebody else told me, was that there was a lot of movement here, but it's always like a black shape going that way, never coming
No,
in.
as if they're
It's
going-
someone's
no.
leaving.
As if they're going out.
Yeah, but it's never. But it's. I'm not saying that there's not someone stood over
No,
there.
no. No.
But Colin said it happens quite a lot. And last time it happened was today.
Mm.
Was it today or yesterday? When he was cashing up. That must have been yesterday, because you were all in here, weren't you, cashing up, when he was cashing up earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was yesterday. Sorry. Yeah, he saw it. He was sat right exactly where you are, but
Yeah.
facing the desk, and he saw the corner of the eye, something come up the steps, past where I am,
And
and
out through the,
just disappeared.
yeah.
But he says he sees it all the time.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
That's interesting, Jade, you said about the orbs. That's interesting, Jade, you said about the orbs, because it doesn't seem to be very dusty out here. Which I know everyone says about orbs, oh, it's dust. But it seems quite clean.
It's the way that they travel too.
Yeah.
You know which is which.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing this long enough.
Mm.
Yes, some orbs are dust, some orbs you can't explain.
Is that ventilation grill? Is that sucking or blowing, or is it just...
I don't even think it's on.
No.
Nah, it's a switch around the corner.
So it's off at the moment.
Yeah.
then?
It's... James, did you just blow out?
No.
I've just had a in my face. Very slight, but definite. But I can feel it. Whoever this is, please do something to somebody else in the room. I've already felt your presence. I felt you touch my arm. Whoever's just breathed in my face. Please do it to somebody else in this room.
I'm like an ice box, I am.
Are you cold?
I'm absolutely frozen to the core.
You got the name Joseph in here.
Yeah.
Do you think that could be who touched my arm?
Most probably. Sometimes it can be hyphenated. 'Cause
What the hell was that?
It can be Joe, as in Joe, or his full name is Joseph.
Jade, turn the camera around a second.
Something moved there.
There was a light right behind you, James.
There's a light on the fridge.
No. It was here. It was up here. There was a light on that wall. Because I thought it was when Jade moved the camera. But look, no. Because when you do that again, Jade. Just move the camera a second. Look, there's no light. This was a definite light behind you. Because I actually looked to see if either of your watches lit up.
No, mine doesn't. My
Mine
camera's
doesn't.
off.
Does your watch light up?
Yeah.
But is that all it does?
Yeah.
No, this was a definite light.
Mm.
This was as though someone had like a torch, like,
Yeah.
and your torch is off, and Jade, yours is off.
I haven't got one anyway.
Your torch is off, yeah?
In my
Jade?
pocket.
Yeah,
My
exactly.
back pocket.
So it wasn't a torch, there was
Oh,
a
wow.
definite light there. I saw it.
I keep seeing movement up that end.
Where? Oh, where? Oh, where? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that was the light.
a strip light.
That could be the light just cooling down. But that's funny, it's been off for a while.
Mm.
I heard that as well, but that could be me, I just moved. No, that wasn't me. That was up there. When I moved, I heard it here.
It's funny, I've got a constant sensation around there, my neck. I don't know if it's just my neck.
You got what does it feel like on your neck?
Pressing.
Like a,
But only there, it's only that part.
is it like I've got, if I do this,
Yeah, go on.
is it like someone's got hold of you?
If it is, then all
the
the pressure's there. All the pressure's there. I've got nothing that side, it's just,
but it would probably be that other way then, there. Like that.
that fits the fingers fit the bill. That's
interesting.
There is a kind of pressure.
Sorry, that's a,
I've had it for like the last 5 minutes, but I keep thinking, is it just like me getting a bit of a stiff neck?
No, that's interesting because that ties in with something that's come out tonight. But how true this is, I don't know. But we'll have to do some more research into this because this is stuff I don't know about. Right, we're going to be moving away in a minute, Joseph, if this is you. There's going to be some other people coming down here.
It's me moving.
If you can make... If that was you showing a light form earlier, brilliant. I definitely saw that. If that was you touching my arm, brilliant. But please, 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 can you do something to somebody else just before we go?
I felt like a
Oh, mama.
breeze in the back of the neck then.
James, move your arm up and down again. No, I've just seen movement in that far corner. It's just here.
She's been standing there for the last 10 minutes.
Can I borrow the torch a second? Alright. Right. I don't need to. If there's someone over there. No, where that plastic sheeting is. Something moved. Now you can see that's just plastic sheeting. There's nothing going to be moving there.
No.
This light was there, and it was that bright, but only there for a split second, and it did move, which is why I looked at you two to see if your watch is lit up. Because I thought, oh, maybe your watch has come on. It's like an alarm or something.
I don't know where my stick is. My stick's disappeared. Oh, there it is.
I've still got that pressure feeling on my neck.
Yeah, you will have.
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same place. It's
Yeah,
not anywhere else at
Right.
all.
Well, we're going to come out of here in a second.
It's not hurt. It's
Just-
not uncovered. It's weird.
No,
It's
we're coming out of here in a second.
Yeah.
Just tell me if you still have that feeling.
okay, will do. Yeah.
Right. There's what that might be. There's a light along the fridge. Is that reflecting from
It's
there?
coming from this.
Okay.
Is it
Oh, that's
refrigerator?
That's fine. If it's that, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I just wondered, that was all. Right. Shall we make a move to somewhere else? Jade?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was standing by where that fire extinguisher is, over there.
The extinguisher, what, out there in the hallway?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
standing about there. And the face was just like hovering just here,
And what, looking at you?
looking at me, yeah.
I was probably wondering what the hell you were doing.
Well, how long have you worked here?
About 3 years come up.
Well, you would have known who you were.
Yeah, it's on and off for 3 years.
Okay. Right, do you want to go in there and see if you feel anything in here? I don't know how crowded it's going to be in here. Ooh, careful. There's a thumb zapper in here as well. You have to come right in so Jane can come in. Because you said you were picking up stuff in here earlier.
Yes, it's. I just feel that if it was a storeroom where I got boxes and I got barrels, you know, barrels of ale.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I got. It's as if they used to come down and they used to pick them up and then take them away.
Right. Take them to anywhere specifically, or just move them? Just take them to.
I think they took them back. Well, I'm only surmising now, but I feel that they took them either back to the cathedral.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder if that's what I'm picking up.
I can hear tapping then. Was anyone moving?
No.
I'm not leaning on anything, so I'm not really touching anything. Jay, did you hear tapping?
No.
It was only subtle, it was quite light. Anyone else?
No.
Okay, maybe it's just me then.
That feeling
I'll
is
wonder.
weakened. Now, when I come away, it's actually weakened.
Okay.
That sensation I was getting.
That's interesting.
You'll have to look into this because I'm getting an awful lot there.
Go on then. That's good.
Right. No disrespect, but I feel there's the connection to the church, and here, even though everything was stored here, I feel there was a racket going on.
A racket, as in what way?
A ring. You know, where they've been bringing the ale and everything in, like a black market.
Okay, right.
That's what I feel.
Like contraband.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I feel,
Do you think it had anything to do with the... I know we're quite a distance from the harbour or anything, but anything to do with ships and stuff like that? Do you think it was brought here by ships or carts and stuff like that?
I think, feeling that it was a mixture of both, obviously. If they brought it off the ships and they'd have to cart it inland.
Yeah, I mean... But did it come overseas, or
Yes.
was it stuff that was already in this country?
It was overseas.
Okay.
It was overseas, and the church had something to do with it.
Oh dear.
That's
Controversy, isn't it?
that's what I'm feeling now, and it's
Right.
it's very, very strong,
Okay.
very strong.
But do you pick that up from this room?
I pick it up from this room.
No, you didn't pick anything up like that down there, did
No,
you?
this is where I got the tool in it and throwing, and I was trying to pick up why they in cloaks. I've got them all in cloaks,
Right.
coming in and going out.
Ah, so some of these people might not even have been
No,
monks. They were using it as a disguise sort of thing.
Most probably.
Okay. Because what I will tell you is I do know, because I only know this because I read it earlier today, that the pub across the road used to use this as a cellar for their storeroom. But that may have been before or even after what you're picking up.
Right.
So when you said about barrels earlier, I thought, yeah, that does tie in with something that I know.
Okay.
And I only found that out today.
Right. Thank you.
No, but that's interesting though.
But it's a very, very strong feeling, you know. And this is how I'm feeling. What's happened in that cupboard over there?
Right. Do you think it's connected to those sort of activities?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
There was a fight, and somebody got murdered in there.
But would you say that was when it was a storeroom or before before the wall was put there?
Before the wall was put there.
Okay, so it could have just been in that area. It just
Happened.
just happens now to be a storeroom.
I feel somebody's come in, and they shouldn't have come in, and obviously.
And this was the young lady.
No, this has got nothing to do with it. This has got nothing to do
So
with it.
it's two men that have had the fight.
This is the two men.
Right.
that had
Sorry,
the
I was
fight.
getting confused. 'Cause I know what you
Yeah,
said
yeah. No,
earlier.
that is a later date. I'm
Right,
Coming
okay.
back. No, this is
So what's happening in there has nothing to do with the young lady.
no,
Right, I'm with you now, 100%.
no.
Okay. That's really interesting. So that's what research you got to do. That is cool. Yeah.
But if you think about it logically, it seems to all tie in now.
It does actually, yeah. But as I said, it's just now because that wall's been there. It's actually, but as you know yourself, if something's inside something, it condenses. So the
Yeah.
energy that's in there may not even be able to move out, even though
No.
there's a door.
No, it's still there. They're still there.
Okay. How does that make you feel, James? Am I working here?
Yeah, funny thing is, it's coming here sometimes and it feels yeah,
It's like the same.
feels like quite hostile. But tonight it's fine.
Really?
Yeah, tonight I feel quite a nice atmosphere in there. That's what I'm
I
feeling.
have to say, in here, it feels totally different to out there. But I was definite. It was that definite.
Yeah.
The touch I had on my arm was that definite. That's why I thought you might have walked into me.
No.
We're in the dark. It happens.
Yeah.
These things happen. But that's interesting. Jade, what do you think of it?
Normal to me.
Sorry?
Normal to me.
No, but do you think it's quite interesting though that a bit more history we could possibly have uncovered?
Yeah, Nanny Rain have some work cut out.
Yeah, you have.
It does seem funny that a lot of people in Chichester don't even know much about this place.
That's true. It does
A
seem
lot
to
of
be
people
cloaked
have
in a
been
lot
asked, and it's
of
not- yeah,
mystery, shall we say. For use of a better word.
yeah.
Maybe we're scratching the surface. That's brilliant. And if that is right, well done. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm not saying you're right.
No,
It's,
but that's what I'm getting. And
That's
and my
good.
skin is literally pricking.
you seem
know.
very agitated.
Yeah, because I'm on a buzz.
Okay.
You know, and that's what happens when everything begins to roll. That's what happens. You just get that buzz, and then
Yeah.
everything sort of falls
Yeah.
into place.
That's brilliant. I like that. Though. Shall we move to a different area?
Can I have a break? Would you mind?
I'm happy for that. Everyone else? Okay. Okay. Well, we've had a great evening. It's now time to go home. As you can hear and see, there's lots of people coming home from the pubs now, and I'm quite envious because we've been here all night. We've had a great time, and until next time, hope to see you again. Bye bye.